Two of Pentacles. This Two of Pentacles is all about, and then the Moon on the bottom of the deck. So this Moon card is all about, you know, stuff that was done in the dark, hidden secrets. This could be about psychic abilities, you know, being gifted. Somebody could be in fear. This Two of Pentacles is all about, you know, going back and forth. Juggling between two places, two, you know, things. Could be a mind thing. It could be going back and forth in their head about something that they did, you know, secretly. The Moon card is here. And they're in fear. They did something in secret and they didn't want people to know that they were doing a lot of stuff in the dark. And now they're going back and forth in their head. They're trying to figure this situation out at the Two of Pentacles. Trying to figure out how they're going to balance out whatever they did in the dark. Page of Pentacles is here. This could have been about, you know, pages are child, you know, childs. So it could have been about somebody's child. It could have been about your child. It could have been about someone else's child. And, you know, this individual could have, you know, Pentacles is about, you know, finances. They could have did something secretly to someone's child to try to gain finances, or they did something secretly to your child to try to get some type of money. Because this person is always at the Two of Pentacles, juggling, you know, going back and forth. Needing to balance something out or juggling between thoughts and finance, trying to figure this out. And now they're in fear because they're in the same energy. It's like whatever they did secretly when they first planned it, they were at the Two of Pentacles going back and forth. Now they're in that same energy after they did it, and they're in fear. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles is here. They were just trying to get some quick money. They thought they were going to slow your finances down. Slow all movement coming, you know, in for you. But they just slowed their self down. They have things coming in slow around them, and that's why they're at the Two of Pentacles juggling between the two. Yeah, Five of Wands. This person could have been in competition with you, and they were, you know, trying to slow your finances down. Trying to send conflict and havoc and chaos into your life. Trying to secretly be you. And they thought that they would sit back and compete with whatever you had. Your finances. And they did something. They could have did something to, you know, make you lose finances. They could have sat back and did something to, you know, have it where you didn't have your kids in your life or something like that. They could have thought that your kids was bringing you finances. So this person that was at the Five of Wands with you secretly, they could have thought that you were getting, you know, government funding or something for your kids. They didn't know how you were getting your finances. They just wanted to be at the Five of Wands with you. So they did something to try to, you know, did something to a child to try to secretly get money. Some quick money, Knight of Pentacles. And they're at the Two of Pentacles, you know, in fear, trying to figure out how they're going to balance this situation out. They're just going back and forth in their head as they're going through chaos, drama, havoc. They were secretly trying to one-up you and slow down your finances. And they did something to some kids to try to, you know, have you at a financial lack. And they didn't know that you were somebody that didn't depend on the government for finances. They didn't know that you were someone who got it out the mud and you were a hustler. This person was just, you know, secretly doing a whole bunch of stuff and was competing with you, and they didn't even know, you know, how you were getting. This person just took a wild guess and just ran off of that. All because they were secretly trying to be you. And they slowed their self down. Yeah, King of Cups is here. You're somebody that's very loving and caring. You know, emotionally stable, emotionally mature. You take care of your kids. You're very giving to your kids. Very intuitive and gifted. This also could have meant somebody had love for you because of the way that, you know, you take care of your kids. Whoever this Five of Wands energy is, they secretly did something because they were at the Two of Pentacles juggling between the thoughts and finance trying to figure this out. and they used your child or some kids to try to, slow you down or slow your finances down. Yeah, because they seen you happy. The Sun card is here. And they got exposed some type of way. A lot of stuff came to light and secrets have been revealed and exposed. And they were illuminated. Whatever they tried to hide, it was illuminated. So it's like they were doing a lot of stuff in the dark and then it came to light. The Sun card is here. Yeah, Three of Wands is here. It's like they made a final decision to do whatever it is they did because you knew what you wanted out of life. You chose to be happy. This person could be somebody that's a drug addict and that was hidden. This person would do anything to get some money, Knight of Pentacles. And they don't care if they have to slow somebody else's money down. What they didn't know is that they hadn't took the wrong move. If they did anything to you and your kids, they just racked up karma. Because you didn't take a loss, they did. And they're still at the Two of Pentacles juggling between the two. Trying to figure out how they're going to get their next fix. How they're going to pay their bills. Yeah, Seven of Cups is here. They're confused. They don't understand, It's like this Five of Wands energy do not understand that whatever they did, it was just for them to get exposed. For them to be seen in certain lights that they didn't want people to see. For the sun to be shed on whatever they did in the dark. They don't get that. They thought they were just going to sneak and do something to you. Get some quick money out of you. And they didn't care what it would cause, what type of drama that it would cause in your life. What type of, chaos. They didn't care. This person is somebody that's at the Seven of Cups. They're always getting high. Always getting drunk and overindulging in that. This is a drug addict. They didn't care. They made a decision to do this so they could stay high. It just so happened that they used you and your kids to do it. And they don't know that they're just set back and racked up a lot of karma for whatever they did to you and your kids. Yeah, Six of Cups is here. This is events that took place in the past. Having to do with, your children. Six of Cups. They knew that you were somebody that was very loving and caring. You took care of your kids. You nurture your kids. You show love to your kids. You instill love in your kids. And this person was somebody that was just, a lot of drama, a lot of chaos, havoc, and hell. They don't like love. This person walk in hatred. Yeah, Knight of Wands is here. This person is somebody that's a Knight of Wands energy. They ran in quick and did something without thinking. All because they were at the Five of Wands with you. And they were trying to one-up you. And it's like it did not work. It's like whatever they were secretly doing, they got exposed. They probably don't even know that they got exposed. But a lot of people know. And people were looking at them, confused. Like, why would you do that? It's like they just got exposed in front of people that they, wanted to keep it hidden in front of. They could have sat back and wanted to have sex with somebody that was interested in you, that was in love with you, King of Cups. And they did all of this because they wanted to have sex with that person, or they wanted that person to do stuff for them without thinking. And it didn't work. And they secretly, Five of Wands was in competition with you, thinking that you were their competition. And you're not even paying attention to this person. You were at the, taking care of your kids. Being loving and caring, being who you are. And this person did all this because they were at the Two of Pentacles juggling between thoughts and finance, trying to figure out how were they going to get their next fix. How they were going to get their next meal. How they were going to get their next whatever they needed. Their, rent to be paid, phone bill. Different accessories or necessities that they needed. And they took it out on you because whoever this person is that was interested in you, they left them at the Two of Pentacles, to balance out whatever it is they needed to balance out. They looked at them as somebody that was very childish, Page of Pentacles. And they felt like this person was just trying to get some quick money from them and slowing them down. And just had a lot of drama and chaos and havoc going on. They thought this person was, just because this person had love for you, they were coming to you to give whatever they were giving to this person. You're somebody that get it on your own. This person don't get that. Because they cannot, get it on their own. So they looked at you as competition. And thought they would secretly try to one-up you and take finances from you. And it did not work. Yeah, the Death card is here. This person could be getting ready to, pass away for whatever they did. They could have did something that was, they could have caused the death is what I'm hearing around them. An actual death may have occurred. Because this person was secretly, with this Moon card, could have been playing with spell work. Wishing death on you. They just wanted you out of the picture. And they were at the Knight of Wands doing stuff without thinking it through. And they didn't know they were bringing death on their self. This person was that desperate to try to get whatever tools and fuse that they were getting from this person. They figured if you wouldn't be in the picture because this person is in love with you, this person will stay with them or run back to them. And they could have wished death on you. And they didn't know they were wishing it on themselves. Yeah, Towers here. This person is getting ready to, experience a tower moment, if not already. They're getting ready to go through some type of change. And they're sitting back dealing with an overflow of bad choices of whatever they, secretly did. Because it got exposed. They brought a lot of havoc and chaos amongst a community is what I'm hearing. With this Tower card. Yeah, Eight of Cups is here. All because, either you walked away from this person, Eight of Cups, somebody that was interested in you, in love with you, or had love for you, walked away from this toxic energy. And they did all of this. And you don't even know this was a secret. This person secretly did this. All because somebody else had feelings for you or emotions for you and they secretly took it out on you. Because they were no longer, going to get whatever tools and fuels that this person was giving them. Yeah, Page of Swords. They were sitting back watching you, Page of Swords. Stalking you, harassing you, watching you over the internet. Stalking your social media. Trying to gather up evidence, trying to go against you. This person could have spent that time getting themselves together, going into rehab or whatever they needed to go through to get that, to change, to go through this change. They didn't want to. This person is someone that always have a lot of Five of Wands, chaos, drama, havoc going on. And they were just sitting back watching you, observing you, trying to figure out how can they bring chaos, how can they one-up you. They could have been using that time to better themselves, look for a job, get, stand up on their own 2 feet. If they wanted to compete with you, because that's what you do. You're somebody that stands up on your own 2 feet. You don't need any help. You didn't have to have any assistance from anyone or from no government funding or whatever this person thought you had. They were just at the Knight of Wands doing a lot of stuff without thinking it through and getting high. Yeah, obsessed. The Devil. This person is very toxic. Binding to a lot of bad habits, obsessions, addictions. This is a drug addict. This person got mad because somebody was walking away from their toxicity and they took it out on you. Started stalking you over the internet. As you minding your business with your kids, they wanted to bring chaos and havoc and drama in your life. Even if you did not have kids. But usually this King of Cups or Queen of Cups is someone who has kids. So you have to just take it where it resonates. But this person was sitting back observing you with your kids. And they knew that this person was in love with you. They didn't, look at why this person had emotion for you or was in love with you. They just was at the Two of Pentacles juggling between thoughts and finance, trying to figure out how are they going to get their next fix. Thinking that your person or this person that was in love with you or had emotions for you were taking something from them and coming and bringing it to you. And you take care of yourself. It's like this person made a fool out of their self, and they still have to go through this tower moment that they created on their, own. Yeah, Ten of Swords is here. This person was wishing death on you. As I was thinking in my head, they have to go through some type of death. They were wishing death on you, Ten of Swords. They wanted you pinned down for harsh, painful endings. They had sat back and secretly put a hit out on you in the spiritual realm and wanted you to pass away. Wanted to could have put a hit out on you in this physical realm. And now that Ten of Swords is coming back to them. It's like they have to deal with whatever they put out secretly. And they're sitting back at the Two of Pentacles, juggling, going back and forth in their head in fear for whatever that they were playing with secretly. The Devil is coming to collect. Ten of Swords and the Devil card is here. Yeah, Knight of Swords is here. They're mad. They did this quick out of anger. Did a lot of stuff out of anger to you, and you don't even know this person. It's just sad that people that you don't even know will sit back and watch you get mad because somebody else have feelings for you, emotions for you, because of who you are, the energy that you stand up in. And this person sat back and had to do a whole bunch of stuff, be at this Five of Wands with a lot of different people for this person to even, look at them, be associated with them, attracted to them. And they didn't realize this person was just a Knight of Wands, a lustful energy that tried to place a lust spell over them to get them to have sex with them to get some quick money. Just to slow this person's finances down. This person is the type of person that run around here and just talk about people in a negative way, Knight of Swords. They see other people with stuff and they just get mad because they don't want to do the work. They like stuff to come in quick, Knight of Pentacles. Because they always have stuff coming in slow. And they wanted to take it out on you. Take it out on your kids. And now this Devil is coming back. Ten of Swords and the Devil is here. They didn't know what they had to sacrifice. They just thought, since you were in this loving and caring energy that they could, it was sweet. That they could just do anything to you and it would be secret. Because they didn't want people to know that they were evil. They didn't want people to know that they were toxic. And they did not want people to know they had some type of addiction. They were a drug addict. Yeah, Five of Swords is here. This person was determined to try to sabotage you, Five of Swords, for who you are. This person is somebody that's very physically, mentally, and spiritually unstable. They were secretly trying to defeat you. When you have to do something in secret to somebody, it's not true. It's like this person seen something in you that they didn't see in their self and they took it out on you secretly. Because they didn't want to stand up and, they didn't want other people to know that they were mentally unstable. So they thought lying on you, slandering you around, doing a whole bunch of stuff in secret, it would make them look good. They didn't know that they would just have them being exposed. And people looked at them as being hateful, envious, and jealous. You're doing this to a person that you don't even know. So it made these people that they do know look at them like, they just got exposed in front of a whole bunch of people and now they're experiencing a tower moment. Going through crisis and have all the stuff that they had brought onto their self. Secretly. Yeah. Six of Pentacles is here. Whatever you do come back on you tenfold, good or bad. This person didn't know that. They were just determined on trying to make you look bad, bring you down, secretly do a whole bunch of stuff to their self that they thought that they were doing to you. And it's like the more and more people stayed attached to this person, they were at the Five of Wands, going through drama, chaos, havoc, and they didn't understand why. And they were talking about you so bad and had other people watching you as they were watching you trying to figure out why isn't this person going through havoc and hell and chaos if this person is so bad. And it's like these people had to wake up to who this person was. And this person got exposed. It's like they sabotaged themselves trying to sabotage you. Yeah, Nine of Swords in the reverse. They could not get in your head. They could not make you be seen as somebody that was mentally unstable. They could not have you up at night where you could not sleep. And whatever rumors and lies that they spread in the dark, it did not work. Nine of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, and they're sitting back at the Five of Cups in regret, embarrassed, ashamed. Nobody wants to be around this person. They can't even face different people that they lied to because they just ran in quick. Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords. When they should have been running in quick to go to some type of rehabilitation center to kick whatever bad habit that they had that they were trying to attach to you. They could have lied and made it seem like you were on drugs. And it's like the more and more they opened their mouth on you, a lot of people wanted to see. Let me see. And started watching you. Found out you were not even on drugs. Everything this person hadn't said about you was a lie. They just secretly exposed themselves for being on drugs, stuff that they didn't want to get out. And people seeing you for who you were. Somebody this person was hating on, jealous of, and wanted to sabotage. Because they could not be you. Yeah, Three of Cups is here. Different friends, Three of Cups. Seeing this person for who they were. They literally had different friends helping them do stuff. And they didn't know that this person had done did something in secret to have them at the Knight of Wands doing a lot of stuff without thinking it through. They were lied to. And they're sitting back at the Five of Cups in regret. They could be experiencing sleepless nights. Stuff could be haunting them. And they don't understand why. They could be sitting back having dreams about what this person secretly did. And they thought they would stay hidden with the moon. They didn't know how this spirituality worked. They didn't know how they would be exposed. And they didn't care because they jumped in quick and did stuff without thinking. Got mad. Wanted you to look bad. All because of the love that people have for you. And they could not stand it. Because they got to do a lot of different stuff. Drama, chaos, havoc to get people attention. And you didn't have to do that. Yeah, Two of Cups is here. This person that, they did all this for. This person was somebody that was your soulmate. Your Two of Cups. Somebody that you were supposed to partner up with. They wanted to reconnect with you. This could have been a friend of yours. That was a third party in their life. And they secretly got together with their friends and did a whole bunch of stuff to try to sabotage you. Trying to attack your finance. And it's like a group of people just ended up going through this Ten of Swords, this betrayal. That this person had them placed on them. And they were all at the Five of Cups in regret. Grieving. People could have, as I said, as this person had them wish death on you, people around them could have passed away. And this person knew, but they didn't say anything. They were just sitting behind the scenes trying to see your downfall. People need to be mindful. Yeah, Ten of Cups. Different people in their family, could have passed away. And they didn't want people to know that they were secretly playing with spell work. Trying to attack you for being you. Or not being able to get these tools and fruits from this person anymore that had them walked away from their toxicity. Yeah, temperance in the reverse. This person is somebody that's not grounded. They're not balanced. And they wanted this person, your Two of Cups, to keep them grounded. Keep them balanced. They were angry, pissed off, and mad. Thinking that your person was coming towards you. And they did whatever they had to do behind the scenes to try to sabotage you and your person going around each other, reconnecting with each other. And they had different people helping them as towers was going on around them. And they didn't understand, and everybody was just sitting back watching you as they were playing with spell work behind the scenes to see if it worked. And they didn't realize it was working around them. Whatever you do come back on you tenfold, good or bad. This person had done led people into, poverty, led people into 10 of swords, curse, and hexes. And they don't even know how to get from under that. They don't even know how to get the devil from riding their back. Because it's like this person just had a lot of people mad, and then at the Knight of Wands, doing a lot of stuff without thinking it through. Yeah, the Star in the reverse. This person did not want to heal. They didn't want other people to heal. They were mad because they were not getting any attention from people anymore. And it's like they brought everybody to you with the lies that they spread it on you. And people start seeing you for who you were and seeing that person for who they were. And they got mad because they weren't attracting any attention anymore. It backfired. 7 of Wands is here. Whatever they did, it just backfired on them. And they were forced to sit back and go through whatever they need to go through so they could heal. They didn't want to heal. So it's like the attention that they wanted from a lot of other people as they were secretly doing stuff, playing with spell work to get this attention from people. They were no longer getting it. So it's like they had to start and take another route. And they still didn't get it. They still didn't get it. They kept sitting back watching you, observing you, trying to sabotage you. Sitting back angry and mad for the havoc and chaos and drama that they cause in their life, not yours. Yeah, 7 of Pentacles. This is what they invested in. They've been sitting back watching you build. They've been sitting back watching your investments come in and not their own. They had to realize, Knight of Pentacles, they slowed their self down. Everything backfired. 7 of Wands, you're divinely protected. They're going through trials, tribulations, obstacles, tornadoes, and battles throughout their life. Same ones they wanted for you. Yeah, Ace of Cups and Queen of Wands. You're somebody that take care of yourself. You love yourself. That's why you attract a lot of attention. You're a go-getter, a leader. You attract attention in a positive way. Very talented and gifted. You pour out love to people. You have a lot of confidence because you believe in yourself and you love yourself. Ace of Cups and Queen of Wands. This person could not stand that. They were sitting back at the 5 of Wands trying to compete with you. And it's like each day they seen something new and they didn't know what to compete with. They were just constantly watching you. They had invested in just watching you build on yourself. Plant seeds and watch them grow. And they're not doing anything but sitting back at the 5 of Swords. Envious, jealous, bitter. Slowed their self down. Sabotaged their whole whatever foundation or whatever they thought they had. They sabotaged that themselves. Watching you. Trying to compete with you where y'all don't even compare. Yeah, 10 of Wands is here. It's like they just placed a whole bunch of weight on one individual, 10 of Wands. And they're running through circles throughout life, heavy burdens. Got a lot of stuff in their face that they could not see and a lot of stuff on their back that they cannot weigh. And you just chose to love yourself, focus on yourself and chase after whatever goals that you wanted out of life. You chose to stand up and lead your own life. You don't have to be at the 5 of Wands with anybody. This person didn't have any confidence. They were low. Low vibrational, didn't have any confidence in their self. And they thought they would project their energy off on you and slip you at the 5 of Wands and have you competing with them secretly. And it did not work. And that's what's keeping them way down. You have good luck, good fortune. The wheel of fortune is so you're walking in your destiny, in your purpose. As I said, they don't know what to expect out of you, Queen of Wands. They don't know what to compete with. They sat back and secretly tried to slip you in a secret competition, and they don't realize they were at the 5 of Wands with their self. And they lost. You're always going to lose when you're sitting back trying to compete with someone else. And this was all a secret. And they just went far to try to sabotage themselves, thinking that they would sabotage you. This is just sad, especially if this person has kids. It's like this person, you know, instead of sitting back trying to compete with you, they should have been taking care of themselves. Figuring out what it is that had them addicted, bitter, self-sabotaging, hateful, envious of somebody else's life because of somebody else, you know, being attracted to them and having love for them because of who they are. This person didn't want to sit back and heal whatever it is they needed to heal. They just sat back and watched you do the work. Kept trying to throw stuff at you and didn't know they were throwing it at themselves. Yeah, Four of Swords is here. A lot of people, you know, had isolated themselves from this person. This person needed to be, you know, isolated from people so they could heal. They could have sat back and got a lot of people sick, Four of Swords. And people had to lay situations to rest. They were playing a game as they were mentally unstable, placing stuff in people's food. Placing stuff in people's drinks. Doing a lot of stuff to get these people to see them in certain lights that was not their own. It is like they got exposed and they're just sitting back sick, forced to, you know, be alone. Four of Swords. In solitude, away from everybody. And they haven't isolated themselves. They didn't get that. Whatever they secretly sent out to you, they're sitting in it tenfold. They don't get that. This person is mentally unstable. Had a lot of people in regret. Yeah, Queen of Swords and Page of Cups. They had a lot of, you know, people in regret. And this person sat back and, you know, yeah, they knew that you had love for your kids with this Page of Cups. So that's why they tried to attack your child or your kids. And then Queen of Swords, they know that you're somebody that will, you know, very sharp. And you will, you know, you speak the truth. You cut out things that no longer serve purpose. You spoke the truth about your kids in some type of way. And this person wanted to, you know, poison you or something or have you sick with this Four of Swords. And you could have ended up going to the hospital because you ended up getting sick. And you didn't know this maniac, whoever this person is that was trying to sabotage you, was trying to, you know, place death on you. And you and your kids could have gotten sick and went to the hospital or something or reported this. And this person got mad. Did something to have you separated from your kids. They wanted you to look like, you know, somebody that was cold. They wanted you to be isolated. All because you were somebody that was very smart. You're somebody that's very intelligent. You spoke the truth about something. You went and spoke the truth about your kids or something that happened to your kids to the justice system. And this person just so happened was secretly wishing death on you, trying to place stuff in your food, trying to poison you, and they got scared. Did a whole bunch of stuff, and now they're just caught up with all this stuff coming back on them. Different people that they're around, their family and their kids are going through tower moments because of this person that's mentally unstable, that wanted to be you. They figured if they couldn't be you, they would wish death on you. Because as they sat back at the Five of Wands competing with you, they realized that they couldn't be you. That wasn't enough. So they got at this Five of Swords and they were determined to try to wish death on you in the spiritual realm and in the physical realm. And it's like a lot of stuff started going on around them and the people that, you know, they were attached to. And people didn't understand it as they were sitting back watching you build on yourself, watching you heal from whatever that they were trying to secretly throw at you. And they have to realize that this person is the person that sat back and was playing with spell work. Not only trying to play with it over you and it backfired, but they played with it over other people that they were attached to. And that's why they were able to be at the Seven of Cups confused. Now they're sitting back in regret, embarrassed, ashamed. Don't even want to be around that person anymore. Yeah, Four of Pentacles, they're holding back from that person. Being stingy with time, money, and energy. Being mindful of even giving this person a dime. Because this person was obsessed with just getting readings and playing with spell work. And that's why they're sitting back at the Two of Pentacles trying to balance the situation out, because they were just sitting back getting high, getting drunk, and paying for spell work. Whatever money that they got, they were addicted to playing with spell work, trying to secretly take you out of here. Didn't know they were tearing themselves down and people around them. This person need help mentally. Ace of Pentacles. And then the Fool card is here. So it's like you're on a whole nother path. You took a leap of faith towards new ventures in life, towards a new career, towards a new venture that you hadn't, started. And God had gifted you. Ace of Pentacles. You were being gifted from God from going into a whole nother direction. Because you didn't even know this person. You didn't even know any of this was going on behind the scenes. You were at the Four of Pentacles holding back from a lot of people because something happened with you and your kids. And that made you look at life on a whole nother perspective. You were speaking the truth. You gained a lot of knowledge. You cut out things that no longer serve purpose. And you were just focused on you and your kids. This person was somebody that just sat back obsessed with different obsessions watching you. Playing with spell work, getting high, lying and gathering up and riling up a whole bunch of people to cause havoc in your life. And it backfired. These people are going through hell and havoc. Sitting back at the Five of Cups in regret for even meeting this person or being associated with this person. And this could have been close friends and family of this person. They didn't know how toxic this person was. Yeah, Knight of Cups in the reverse. They look at this person as somebody that don't love them. They shouldn't have been showing love to this person. They don't want to give anything to this person. They don't have no love for this person. They had them poured out whatever cup of love that they were giving to this person. It's in the reverse. They don't even want to connect with that person, hook up with that person at all. It's always drama and chaos and havoc going on when they're attached to that person. This person sat back trying to expose you in a negative way on lies and rumors, all because they were secretly trying to compete with you and couldn't do that. Secretly wanted you up out of here and could not do that. Everything just kept backfiring because you didn't do nothing to this person. They didn't realize that they were secretly playing with spell work. It just happened to them. They're manifested it in their life. People have passed away around this person because they tried to place a death spell on you secretly. And they did not even care. They just kept playing with the spell work against you, and they didn't realize you were divinely protected. Like this person is literally getting ready to, I keep hearing transition. This person had them placed a lot on their self, trying to place stuff on you because they could not be you. And they figured that this person will only want to be with them if you were out of the picture or you weren't around anymore. They don't get that this person walked away from them because they're toxic and they didn't want anything to do with them. They could have sat back and walked away from them and, just start healing or putting themselves in isolation and in solitude. And it's like they were just sitting back at the Five of Wands with you because they knew you and this person were Two of Cups and soulmates. People probably were sitting back trying to figure out why was this person so much trying to sabotage you. It's like they exposed not only for them being jealous, hateful, and mad, but they secretly knew that you and this person had the same soul. And that's why they did all of this. This was a karmic of your person's. Yeah, the Empress is here. You're somebody that can embody every queen in the deck. You sit back and manifest whatever it is you want out of life. You're a divine being. You're somebody that's very intuitive, very grounded, very gifted. You had them been through a lot. You had them balanced out all of the queen energies in the deck and you came out on top, able to build and manifest your own empire. While this person was at the Five of Swords, Five of Wands, and different energies that are low vibrational trying to sabotage you. And you still came out on top because you chose to walk in this divine energy. the Empress and not devil energy. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. This person is somebody that's codependent. They were codependent to the devil, addictions, and worse, to different people's energy. And it's like they couldn't even compare to you. Empress and then Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. This person got mad because they were trying to compete with you, thinking that, you know, oh, this person is single, sufficient, abundant, a boss. They have their own business. They can stand on their own 2 feet. They're attracting a lot of attention, a lot of people looking at them. And they were trying to compete with that. Didn't know that you were a whole Empress. This person just ran in quick at the Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. Just childish. Thinking that they would use sex to get this person to see them in certain lights that was not their own. And they can't stand on their own 2 feet. They're still in the same energy. It's like they wasted a whole bunch of time sitting back watching you, and they could have been doing the work to try to get whatever they needed to, you know, get for their necessities, to build their self up, to build a stable foundation. They didn't want to do that. They were just focused on trying to destroy you. And they didn't know you were an Empress, already built up. Boss type feminine energy. Yes, Ace of Wands. And then Eight of Swords. Yeah, they did something. This Ace of Wands is all about children. They did something to try to have your kids stuck. Eight of Swords and Ace of Wands. They thought they would tear you down. The Empress is also a mother. They did something to try to have your kids stuck. Eight of Swords. And they had help doing it. These people that helped them were lied to. And they ran in quick at the Knight of Swords. Knight of Wands. Didn't know spells were placed over them to get them to do whatever they wanted them to. And they didn't care. So it's like they're at the Eight of Swords, binding and blinded and stuck and tied up to the devil for debts that's owed, for whatever they had done did to your kids, because they didn't want you to have a new beginning. Ace of Wands. But you had already had a new beginning. This person was high and they didn't know that. You were already at the wheel of fortune, walking in your purpose and your destiny. As they were sitting back getting high, getting drunk, riling a bunch of people up off of lies. And now they're all stuck. They could have got their kids stuck in situations as they were sitting back watching you. They didn't know they were being watched. Do different stuff to their kids. As they, you know, made false statements on you or lied on you and your kids. Because they didn't want the truth to come out. Yeah, King of Swords is here. This person is somebody that's in a, you know, justice system. They were sitting back being investigated. They were putting two and two together. So if you went to the police station, you went to the hospital and you got tested, they found some type of, you know, drug or something that poison in you and your kid's system. King of Swords. And they started investigating. Yeah, the Hermit card is here. This is an investigator. This person knew something was not right. And they've been sitting back investigating. This was something that was intentionally done out of hate and jealousy to you. Because you walk in divine energy and not devil energy. And this person could not stand it. They thought they would secretly do something and it would stay hidden. This person had done caught their self up and they have a lot of time. They placed their self at the Eight of Swords. They're binded and blinded, you know, on their way to jail or possible prison time. It's like the more and more they set back trying to sabotage you, each moment that they set back, no matter if it was months, years, it's tenfold added on to that. They could be going down for attempted murder, and they don't know that. They were just sitting back watching you high, getting high, watching time fly. And they were under investigation this entire time. Different people that were helping them, they're under investigation as well. As I say, you're divinely protected. You chose to, yeah, you're somebody that's very committed and loyal. The Hierophant is here. God stepped in on this situation and balanced this situation out. This was God, this was supposed to happen. This person is somebody that's very unbalanced, evil. And they needed to, get exposed so they can experience whatever they wanted you to experience. Tenfold. It's a reason why God placed you in this situation. The Hierophant is here. You have a destiny, you have a purpose here on earth. Yeah, the world is here. You're somebody that was sent here to help break generational curses. And you broke a generational curse up off of you. You ended out an old cycle so you can walk into a new. And you're someone that's going to create change in this world. The world. Three of Pentacles is here. Yeah, Six of Wands. You're somebody that's very successful. So it's like as these people were watching you behind the scenes, Three of Pentacles, they ended up breaking curses, the world. They ended up completing cycles as they were sitting back behind the scenes watching you. Three of Pentacles. They see you as somebody that, having victory, somebody that's very successful, very respected and well known. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles is here. You have different angels and ancestors. I'm hearing, you have ancestors that have, multiple gifts that you have inherited. So you will be able to leave this legacy behind for 10 more generations to go. Build an empire. Helping people. Walk into new cycles and ending out never-ending cycles. Yeah, you're sitting in your Ten of Pentacles creating generational wealth. Being abundant. After going through all this, you still came out on top. You still ended up helping people that you didn't even know. Yeah, Queen of Cups. You're an empath. You're somebody that's very talented and gifted, intuitive. You pour out love to people. You're still this loving, caring mother, giving mother, and you still take care of your kids, no matter what they had done did to you, to try to make you seem like you were somebody that was cold-hearted or you didn't care about your kids. Yeah, Page of Wands is here. You're somebody that's a communicator. You bring, positive messages to people. You know how to communicate with people in a positive way through love and not hate. And someone wants to communicate with you. You could receive a message. Yeah, this could have been somebody that was at the Two of Swords, blinded from the truth. They didn't know what was going on. They were blinded to the fact that whoever this person is that was a drug addict was trying to keep people blinded from the truth. They didn't want people to see clearly around you. As towers was going on and you didn't understand what was going on, but you kept your faith. You kept praying, you kept believing in God, and you kept being you. Whatever didn't kill you, it only made you stronger and it built you up to be this empress. That's why you came out on top. You were never blinded from the truth. You knew that people were behind the scenes trying to blind people at the Two of Swords from the truth. You knew that they were blinded playing with stuff they know nothing about. And that's why they wanted to keep that hidden. They didn't want it to get out. They could have set back and placed their DNA, their blood and stuff like that in your food and in your drinks on top of trying to poison you. And they didn't want to get exposed. So they did a whole bunch of stuff secretly and still got exposed. Slipped their self under investigation. everybody around them under investigation. And they didn't even know, as they were just sitting back getting high, getting drunk, doing a whole bunch of stuff that was illegal that they thought that they would never get exposed for. King of Wands is here. Yeah, I'm hearing they wanted whoever this person is that had a lot of passion for you, that was attracted to you. They wanted them to be blinded from the truth. They didn't want them to know that they were sitting behind the scenes doing all this to you and your kids. Whoever this person is that was in love with you, had a lot of passion for you. They didn't want them to know that they hadn't did something to wrap them up in the justice system. Justice is here. So it's like they did a lot of stuff to try to make, wanted you to be blinded from the truth, wanted this person to be blinded from the truth. And y'all would just be sitting back at the Two of Swords, not knowing what was going on. Just so happen you're an empress. You can embody every queen in the deck, so you're an empath. You're somebody that reads tarot. You read energy. Very talented and gifted. All the queens in the deck in one, in an upright position. So if this person was watching you, everything made sense. As they were sitting back watching this person, they got exposed. A lot of other people were watching this person and they got exposed for being jealous of you. All because this person wanted to sit back and get high. And whatever little money or, whatever they were getting from this person that was in love with you, had passion for you, they didn't want that to go. This person sat back and walked away from this person for being toxic. Probably because they were too, obsessed with getting high, getting drunk, and buying into bad habits. That person didn't think like that. They secretly took it out on you. Instead of, facing what they needed to change. Seeing, looking in the mirror and seeing why people weren't attracted to them. They took it out on you. And you didn't have anything to do with them. You didn't have nothing to do with why this person walked away from them. They just knew that your person was attracted to you. Did a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, Nine of Wands is here. They knew that your person was attracted to you, and they wanted your person to be in a never-ending cycle. Wanted your person to be nervous, Nine of Wands, about coming towards you. Thought that your person's, this person has abandonment issues. They can't be alone. They thought they would place this on you, but they didn't know you were her whole hermit. You don't even like being around people that much because you can read energy. You're an old soul. You're an empress. You can embody most of these energies, and this person did not know this. They have abandonment issues, and they thought they would project them off on you, and it just did not work. You're somebody that's very grounded and well balanced. You don't have any issues or no trauma. You don't have any, addictions or obsessions. You're not at no mental prison in your head. This person is, though. They didn't want people to know that they were, mentally unstable and on drugs. They could have been somebody that was, supposed to be on medication to help their self cope with whatever they had done dealt with in the past. And they hadn't stopped taking their medication and they replaced them with drugs. And people didn't know that. Yeah, Five of Pentacles is here. A lot of people were out in the cold on that knowledge. They didn't know much about that person because that person would come around them in a different energy. And they didn't know they were in their energy draining them as long as they were attached to them. And every time they would leave that person, they would feel low, unbalanced. Yeah, Three of Swords is here. This is somebody that's, they will leave depression around people, heartbreak, and people didn't know why they were depressed. And this person was just false flagging around in their energy. This was an energy vampire. And they had abandonment issues. They didn't want to be alone because they need to drain, harvest, and feast. Nine of Wands. They wanted to keep doing this over and over and over again. And figure that people wouldn't know because there was spell work being placed over them. They were doing energy work on these people. And they didn't know as they were at the Five of Pentacles out in the cold. Physically, mentally, and spiritually. And not even knowing the, knowledge about spirituality. They didn't know this person was somebody that did not have a soul. They didn't know this person was somebody that was low vibrational because spell work hadn't been placed over them to see them in certain lights that were not their own. Yeah, Six of Swords is here. This person planned to, keep a lot of people out in the cold and just sail away. And nobody would never know. But they ended up getting exposed, and a lot of people hadn't got on that Six of Swords. They were divinely guided to sail away from this person. Sail away to calmer waters. Because this person had been caused havoc and hell and chaos. Tower moments, destruction and damage. Playing with spell work. Yeah, they thought they were smarter than everybody. Seven of Swords. They were being sneaky and deceptive behind the scenes with a lot of people. Trying to steal. Whether it was time, money, or energy. They didn't care. They just thought they were smarter than a whole bunch of people. They thought that they were God as they were sitting back playing with spell work. And they didn't know what they had to sacrifice. They didn't know what the devil wanted from them. They didn't, try to do any research because they were mentally unstable. They were just obsessed with getting high, getting drunk, and playing with spell work. And those were the entities that they called on. They don't get that whatever entities that they tried to place on you and different people around them were attached to them and the people that chose to stay attached to them. You're divinely protected, and that's why they could not have you be seen as something that you were not. It backfired. Yeah, it was rejected. Four of Cups is here. And they were forced to sit in that. All whatever they tried to sit on you, whether it was addictions, different type of entities. They're sitting in that, and then people that were attached to them. They probably didn't know why they couldn't stop getting high and getting drunk around this person. Feeling bound, feeling stuck. To whatever entity that person had been called on. Playing with spell work. Yeah, the Chariot is here. A lot of people had to, moved on. They rejected this person. They were unhappy about whatever decisions that they made against you with this person because they didn't know spell work was being played over them. They didn't even know this person knew anything about playing with spell work. This person knew about spell work, but they didn't know anything about spirituality. They just knew, how to place stuff in people's food, how to sit back and, do stuff to be seen in certain lights that was not their own, and that was it. They didn't think it would come back on them. They didn't know what they would have to sacrifice. And a lot of people had to gain truth and clarity, and they got on that Chariot and took control of their own life. They didn't know that they were being controlled by the entities and demons that this person had been called on to stay attached to them. Yeah, Eight of Wands is here. They ended up getting exposed. They got exposed quick. They could have got exposed over the internet, on the news. Some type of quick exposure online. And it came in quick. As quick as they had done sent it back to you. Because you're divinely protected. Yeah, and that's the truth. Ace of Swords, clarity.